Alright guys, welcome back to the Minnesota Wild GM mode, and we are here to do the re-sign stage in the Year 7 offseason. And we'll be able to take a look at see what we can get for Zucker for a new second line sniper there, and instead of that two-way forward presence that he brings. Not much scoring really, and that's what we'd like to improve on. And we can also see if Gibson gets the jump and see if his poise gets any better in his last year here of getting better. Or will we need to trade him for a more experienced goaltender with a better poise? Fuck you, phone. Really? I try to get through recordings and just doesn't work. But, happens every now and then. Happens more often than you think. So, we got to sign our goalies first. Or not goalies. We're going to go with defensemen because some of these guys, wow. We have a lot of defensemen who aren't signed at all. Lovejoy, wow, he's got a big contract that I acquired, but I mean, whatever, he'll be fine there in the minors for now. So, a lot of our defensive core, four of them, need to be changed. So, or they don't need to be changed, they need to be signed. I don't know why I said changed. But, so let's get that done. Let's do this shit, right? So I'm going to use the .85 trick as always. So, here we go. Let's start with Pietrangelo, of course. He's the big ticket guy here. He's our number one defenseman. Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking money. I might need to give it to him because we need, if I go down to only, 2 years, he's going to want a lot more. But, oh no, wow, he doesn't. Not really that much more. Okay. We can work with, okay, we can work with this, 6-year deal because, we're not going to have him for 6 years. This GM mode's not going to go on for 6 more years, only 1 or 2, right? So, 7,370,000. All right, times .85. So that's 6,264,500. So 6,264,000. That's actually a steal. So do we have an even number here? 264,500. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. Only $500 less, or $500 more than what we could offer him. So there's his 6-year contract that he'll hopefully accept. I'm actually going to simulate it because I really want him under contract since he's a big name. He's a top defenseman. They are top 2 with Chip Chira. Easy decision to renew my contract. All right. So now Fowler. It's your turn here, buddy. What do you want? Okay, Fowler's actually not that bad either. We're going to give him the 4-year deal. Why not? It's the least amount of money so far. So, 5,985,000. Yep, times .85. That is 5,087,250. So, 5,087,000. I don't think we're going to be able to get to that. We're going to have to go to 5.1 million for 4 years. That's good for him. He should be re-signed there. Brodeen, we can get you back here, buddy. You're a solid guy right there, but whoa. Do you ever want a lot of money for what you are? If we only give him... No, we'll give him the 3-year. Why not? So, 2,990,000. That's a weird number. Times .85. 2.5 million. That's pretty good for a top 6, I guess. Just a second here. We got a text message. I don't care. I'll deal with that later. So, we're going to have to go with... this is about... 14,000 more, 13,000 more than what he could get, but that's okay. So 2,555,000 for 3 years for Brodeen. That's fine. Simulate a little bit, see if we get these guys. We should be good, except for Spurgeon. We got to get him right. He'll probably. I'm only gonna give him a 2 or 3 year, like Pietrangelo's, kind of similar. Probably similar price. I mean, not years, but. No, it's more similar to Fowler. All right, so we'll give you your 3 years. So 5,665,000 times. Oh shit, I fucked that up. 5,665,000. Yep, times .85. 4,815,000. So that's actually a really good steal there for a top 4 defenseman. How low can we go here? Only 4. Okay, we have to do this. 4,845,000 for 3 years for Spurgeon. That should be good. The defensive core should be locked up after this day. And then we can go into the forwards. We should be good here. All right, there we go. So we have approximately $11 million to spend on our goalies and forwards. So Petrangelo, Chipchira, there's your top 2. Spurgeon and Fowler, top 4. And Brodie and Braun, top 6. They round that out. We'll come back to Kuma here. Let's go with the forwards now. I feel like that's our best bet because we have a lot of forwards to re-sign with limited cap. Oh, no, we don't, actually. Next year's the big year, it looks like, yeah. Alright, so Sabatka for that 4th line. Got to get him back. Actually, you know what? Let's start with my boy Sprong here. So we need cap room to get this done. People were saying this doesn't work with RFAs. We're going to see if it works because I think it does. It's just iffy sometimes. So $3,055,000 he wants. It's a really weird number. 3 million. Oh, whoops! I typed that in wrong. 3,055,000. All right, times 0.85. That's only 2.5 million. So we'll see if he'll take that. I doubt it. I feel like I've done this before though. It'll go to 2.6 right there. 2.625. See if he'll take that shit. Now we gotta look and see how many days we got left in the re-sign stage. Oh yeah, we got a couple. All right, we're good here. We're good. Let's see. Will he take it? People are saying RFAs don't work. It was an easy decision to renew my contract. I thought I did that before. I can remember doing that like last season or a season before that. So, all right. So RFAs can use that trick. Sweet. So let's see who we got to get now. We got a lot of money left, so we should be good here. Lapon, he's good for that AHL team, even though it doesn't really matter. McRae on the 4th line. He's an integral part of our 4th line there. 1,970,000. It's a pretty big player right there. He's done some good shit for us in the playoffs. So we're gonna have to go 1,695,000 there. That is good for McRae. Spotka on the 4th line there as well. He only wants 1 year. That is fine. 1,760,000. All right, times 0.85. 1,496,000 dead on. 1,400,000. Oh, damn it. So close. So we're going to have to go with 1,540,000 for Sabatka right there. And we should be able to get Kuma back for just like a 1 year. Or he wants 2 years at 945,000. So we'll get him back as well. And simulate our final day. Oh, we got to do goalies as well. On this last day. Go to contract screen. All right. Goalies. There we go. We have room. Got to get Brodeur back. Got to get him a contract here. 2 years. Nah. You know what? I don't know if he's going to become our backup or what. Or if he's going to stay in the American Hockey League. So we're just going to have to sign him to his deal that he wants here. We'll do that. And we'll get Breezewell back because we're going to need him. We're going to need him anyway. Give him what he wants. So that should be good. So everyone there re-signed in the depth department and the American Hockey League department. So we should be good here. Yep, everything's good. Goaltenders re-signed. Everyone is re-signed. Perfect. We still got $8 million in cap. That's quite a bit. Everyone is good. We don't need to re-sign anyone else. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everything is good. So let's see what free agents we got because we got $8 million left. We're going to see if we can find anyone that can help us win. McCulloch, but he wants a fuck ton of money for what he is. Just a lot of nothing. Any skaters with high-end potential? Anthony Mantha, maybe. Maybe he'd be good to pick up. He's Red Star, though, so, I mean, he might not turn out to be much. 4th liner. Goaltenders. Oh, not age. We want to go to overall? No, overall. Wow, nothing in the goaltender department. Anything for potential in the goaltending department. Nothing either. Wow, so it looks like the only guy we're going to look to pick up in free agency is Anthony Mantha. See if we can just sign him to... Oh, wow, he wants a lot for that. So we'll just, we got a bit of cap room here. So you never know. He's a depth forward. He could jump up to be a fourth liner. So we'll give him 1.3 mil. We got the room, right? We're good here. Samantha gonna take our deal, or has someone else offered him something here? Oh, he's still here. So, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Something popped up. I was extremely happy to accept your offer. Thank you. Sweet. Alright, so we kind of got depth forward in there. Now we could take a look at who can we get for Zucker? Who can we get? Who is going to be that new second line sniper? I don't need this. Take all this crap off. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops again. Oh my god. Here we go. Back out. Save all that shit. There we go. Jump back in. So we want a forward, second liner, high-end shooting category. Play in between Huberdeau, or play on the left side of Huberdeau and Sprong. We want his puck skills to be pretty good as well, I guess. Now shooting's the big one for me, and defense, because what's his name? Sprong's got a good defensive category. We need a decent defensive category, and we need a decent skater. Sprong's not the strongest skater. So, I need a sniper. Come on, who's got that shot? Reed Boucher, not a bad player right there. Let's take down some of this shit. Let's not care about skating. Let's just put a 4-star defense. Who do we got? Alright, so we got quite a bit of players here. Only 2 left wingers. But Klimchuk, wow, he's got a good shooting category. Decent skater, sick defensive category there when it comes to stick-checking defensive awareness. So this could be a good player to acquire. You guys let me know if you think Klimchuk is good here. Or what about Reed Boucher? Do you guys like Reed Boucher's defensive category is a little bit lower than Klimchuk's. Shooting's pretty much the same. Better skater, though. Same overall. So what do you think? These two guys on the left wing, you can pause the video, take a look at their stats. This is to replace Zucker, remember? Or on the right wing, because we're not getting a centerman, like, at all. We don't need a center to fill the void of left wing. We need a left winger, right? So, or right winger, that's left-handed at least. So there's your 2 choices on the left wing, Klimchuk and Boucher. Now on the right wing, we got 3 choices because Sprong's already on our team. We got Connolly on the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's done growing. He's got a good shot there. A little bit less defensive category, but a better skater. So he's not bad. Watson, Spencer Watson, good shooting category there. Pretty good defensive category as well. Decent skater, you know. He wouldn't be bad to pick up. Should probably show you guys the contracts too of all them. Or Emerson Edom, the highest overall player we could get for a sniper. He's only got 1 year left. Sniper on the wing, I should say, with a 5-star shot. So Emerson Edom, take a look at him. Good shot, decent defense, really good skating. So I'll show you his contract. 1 year left at pretty much 6 mil. Watson here, he's got 3 years left at 4.7. Connolly, he's got 2 years left at 5.5. I didn't even see Boucher or Klimchuk. They didn't even take note. 1 year left at 4.5. It's really the money that matters. Or Klimchuk with the best deal, 1 year left at 2.45. So you guys decide, should it be Boucher or Klimchuk, Edom, Watson, or Connolly? Those are the choices. I prefer a left-handed shot on that right side, so maybe not Watson or Connolly as much as or is Klimchuk's? No, Klimchuk is left-handed here. So Boucher is left-handed. I know that for a fact. So Klimchuk and Boucher are left-handed. Edom is left-handed. Yep, okay. So Edom, Klimchuk, and Boucher are my 3 top choices. You guys comment about that. But if you think Watson and Connolly, even though they're right-handed, it doesn't matter to me. It kind of matters, but not that much. But if you think they could overpower these 2 guys, overpower Edom and Klimchuk and Boucher, then you let me know. Got a little sniper power rankings here for that second line. You guys can tell me who you think is good. So goaltenders now. This is only if what's his name doesn't jump. Like if Gibson's poise doesn't jump up to in the 80s, we got to get rid of him. So I want an elite goaltender, obviously. There's probably not many in the National Hockey League. Gibson is one of them, though. We got Quick, Markstrom, Ward. A lot of these guys are older. We don't want them. So my number one choice would be Carey Price, considering the fact that he has an 85 poise, which means that he should do well when he makes the playoffs. Yeah, he's had a couple good playoff runs right here. Yeah, it would definitely be Price as my top choice to replace him, not Wheeler. His poise is really low, even though they went to the finals this year against us. Markstrom, no, his poise kind of sucks ass. Jonathan Quick is another option, but the thing is, he's 34 years old. If we do 2 years, I don't want to have a 36-year-old goaltender. I'd much rather have Price, who was 32 years old, so we'd keep him till he's 34. Plus, his potential's 5-star, so he'd stay like that, hopefully, for a little bit. He's got 4 years left at 7.7, but that's okay, because our main man here, John Gibson, has 4 years left at 7.8, so Price actually has a less of a contract there. And the age is the big factor for Quick, so I don't think it's going to be Quick. Even though his contract's nice, only $5 million for 2 years, it's the 34 years old I don't like. So Price would definitely be the guy we get for the final couple of years, if Gibson's poise doesn't jump. But looking like you guys can decide about that, though. I was thinking maybe I should make that trade in this video for the Gibson if he doesn't jump, but I'll think, no, let you guys comment and we'll take a look at that, right? I'm not just going to do it. So, you got a couple things to think about in this video now. You got to think about our second line left wing sniper. You got quite a few choices to pick from, and you got to think of that goaltending situation when I show it here. Should we just stick with Gibson or what? Even if Gibson's poise doesn't jump up, even if it's in, like, it only jumps up to like an 80 or like a 78 or something like that, should we still keep him, right? That's the big question. Or should we just get Price for the final 2 years because he looks sick? You could say, oh, well, he's only 1 point higher and some of his stats are probably lower than Gibson's, because I know for a fact that Gibson's rebound control is like a 96 and Price's is only like a 90, but Price is more all-around goaltender, I would say. But even though Gibson won the cup, we've only had him for 1 year, right? I shouldn't be judging him now. I should wait until the boost kicks in here. The jump, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of flustered with my words there. I didn't know what to say. This takes a little bit. So let me check something, actually. I gotta check my friends list for a second. Okay, Matt is still online. He invited me to a party, so I told him I was recording, so I just wanted to make sure he didn't just leave or anything like that. We gotta check everyone, see who got the jump. That's one of my favorite parts of GM mode, seeing who got the jump. Okay, so where are the games gonna pop in here? What'd that say? They say... Oh, yeah, okay, I just looked at my recording screen here. They only wanted 41 wins projected. Or they didn't project it. They said that's all they wanted, the coach. Go right here. Move up a little bit. Scouting assignment. Yeah, might as well throw that in there. Who do we got? Who's going high? Who's going high here? This guy is a top 5. We'll go with him. We'll take a chance on him. Take a chance on him. So let's take a look and see who got the jump and who went down. You guys, I'll show you guys the lines too that we go with. See where players belong, if they're second liners or what. Keeping in mind, we'll just remove Zucker from the picture. So contracts. Let's see who got the jump. Anyone goaltending wise, we gotta take a look at that first. So Gibson has stopped growing. He didn't jump up. 27 years old. Did that poise category go? No, it didn't. That poise did not go up. It stayed at a 70. So I think we should get rid of him. You guys can make the call, though, in the comments. That's not a very good poise, even though he's a high overall. Brisebois stayed the same right there. Brodeur stayed the same in the system. Defensively, why is Chipchera in the minors? I don't know. That's kind of weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovejoy's going down. So Chipchera didn't get any jump. But then again, his birthday could be weird when he's generated, right? Forwards now. Granlund stayed the same. Krista stayed the same. Landeskog stayed the same. Huberdeau same. Miller, 86, that went up. Zucker stayed the same. Dear God, I hope he's not like a top 6. Maybe, oh, wait. Maybe we could be looking at a situation where Miller is on the second line. He moves up, and then we go get a third liner. That might be what has to happen, depending on if Miller is slated as a second liner. Not much boost besides that. That's pretty much it. Oh, Mantha jumped up. That's good, to an 80. All right. Solid right there. Cool, all right. So, let's take a look and see these roster moves. So we're going to go with goaltenders first. Everything is set in stone here. Gibson's going to be traded. I assume I'm going to do it. Most likely, you guys probably are going to... You guys were saying earlier I should trade him anyway. So that's probably going to happen. Probably for price. Defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovejoy, get the fuck down there, buddy. Chipchera, you're coming up. Alright, so we got Pietrangelo, Chipchera, 1-2 punch. Fowler, he's listed as a top 4, really. He'll be top 2. Fowler and Spurgeon, and then Brodin and Braun. So there's your top 6. Now we go to forwards. Granlund, Landeskog, Christo, first line. Huberdeau on the second line, even though he's a first liner. Miller is now listed as a second liner. All right. And his faceoffs are a lot better than Huberdeau's, but I think he's going to play the wing just because, Huberdeau, we put him on the wing and it didn't turn out that well, really. He was fine on that second line. I think his faceoffs are fine anyway. I don't think you can actually see that, can you? So Miller's on the second line, so it looks like we're going to be going after a third liner. Sprong, yeah, okay, yeah. So we're going to have... Okay, let me get this straight. Landeskog, Granlund, Christo, Huberdeau, Miller, Sprong. We could just move Zucker down to the second line. Or third line. He would be a very good third liner. You have to admit, he would be a really good third liner. So now this is another question. Do we just move Zucker? Do we trade Zucker? Or do we just move him down to the third line? I think moving him down to the third line wouldn't be a bad option. Because, Miller's jumped up. He could just move down. So Zucker on the left wing there. Ferraro at center on that third line. Unless Zucker's got a good face-off. No, not really. It's better than Ferraro's, which is kind of weird. And then we could have Lowry on the, the right wing. So this could be our third line right there. Fourth line, Sabatka, Ross, McRae. Ooh, Mantha. Well, he's a depth forward, so he'll go down. So here's the other question. So should Gibson... Before I end this, I might as well end it now. Should Gibson go? That's the question. I'm feeling like there's going to be overwhelming support for yes to that answer. He should go. And should we trade Zucker for a second-line sniper? Or should Miller... which he is a second liner, should he just move up and take his spot in that left wing, even though he is a two-way forward as well? Keep that in mind when you're making your decision. Two-way forward, right? Except I would say, Miller's actually got a weaker shot. Miller's defensive category is better, but I'm looking... His skating's worse. So is it time to move Miller up, give him that chance? I mean, he did have 60 points last year. Is it time for Miller to move on the second line, replace Zucker, and Zucker moves down to the third line there on a wing position? Or should we just trade Zucker for a better second liner and keep Miller on that third line? So it's your guys' call. I think now that I look at it, it'd be better to keep Zucker, just because we'd have a lot more depth on our team, moving him on the third line. So anyway... It's not really my call. Well, it is in the end, I guess, but I want your opinions on it. We'll see how it goes there. It says Miller on the third line, but, you know, it could look like this. Sobotka's got good face-offs, but, I mean, the problem with him is he's definitely a fourth liner, right? So it would be him. It would look like this. Where's Zucker? There he is. Whoops. The team could look like this. Sobotka is a left winger. He's got 85 faceoffs, so he could play center. But I think McRae's... no, McRae's actually isn't really that good. So it could be... This could be the team. Right there. This could be the forward lineup. Or it can still be this. Right? Just pretend that Zucker's not there and it's a sniper instead that we looked at earlier in this video. So those are the choices. You guys let me know your opinions, but I think it's fine to just put Zucker down there on that third line, leave it like this. But you know what? I'd like to hear your opinions. So with that said, I'm going to end the episode here, and I will see you guys. This was a long off-season episode. Anyway, I will see you guys in the first regular season episode after we make these trades. Bye-bye.